Welcome back, everyone, to the Faithful Budgeter. This has been a long time coming. I kind of paused on this channel because I wasn't getting a lot of views on it. I'm still trying to decide what to do with it, but I didn't want to post any budget-specific related videos over on my main channel, Searching for Faith. So I wanted to give this update, cash stuffing, here on Faithful Budgeter, and I will send anybody from Searching for Faith over here. But if you were watching me here on the Faithful Budgeter and you would like an update, then that's what you're getting today. So we're going to do some cash stuffing. I'm going to tell you kind of an update on what we're doing with sinking funds and savings challenges. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I did buy something from Jordan Budgets. I did get her new 8.5 by 11 size practical budget planner. I was just using these printables that I got a while back. Let me try to show you. This is what the cover looks like, and this is from Everything Printable, which I will link below. Sorry, I just realized that my pages are like coming out of the binder, which is super annoying. I'm trying to fix that really quick. There we go. Another example of why I want to do some updates. But I've been using this weekly budget form, and then I've been tracking sinking funds, financial goals, tracking like my bill pay, all those fun things in here. So that's what I've been using. But I did get the practical budget planner. I'm not going to show you the front pages because I've already started filling those out. And I did start putting in my bill overview. The only issue I've found so far is that I don't have enough room for all of my bills and the bill overview. So I literally need like multiples of these pages. So I'm considering, because she gave us blank pages in the back, so I'm considering pasting the current bill tracker I have just into the back of this planner in one of the blank pages. So that's what I'm considering doing. Let's see. So I tell you like how I was planning on using it. We do have a yearly income overview, which I'm excited about using because I am a teacher, but I have lots of like other like hobby incomes and additional income streams. And this year I am going to help reduce my stress. I am switching to part-time in the school district, and I'm going to be doing remote teaching part-time in addition to the college classes that I teach on a quarterly basis. And then of course my YouTube income, Etsy income, craft fairs, those types of things. So I'm really excited about it. So I can put in each of these little boxes, I can put like my husband's paycheck, which also, he's an independent contractor, so his paycheck varies from month to month. So I'm excited. So I'll track how much he makes each month. So my husband's income, my regular teacher income, my remote teaching income, my college classes that I teach, so like professor income, which isn't every single month as well. Like I said, I teach classes quarterly, and it's only 3 quarters of the year that I teach them. So I'm actually going to just basically, when I get the paycheck and I deposit it into my bank account, that's when I'm going to write it down. So I'll have my professor income, YouTube, which I usually get a paycheck from YouTube, but for my other channel, I don't have enough subscribers yet on this channel to get an income. But from Searching for Faith, I get a paycheck every like 3 to 4 months, and it's usually like around $150. But so to keep track of my YouTube income, any money I make on Etsy, and then probably like additional income like craft fairs, and then maybe I'll put like miscellaneous things if I can think of anything else. But I like how many she gave. It's really good for anybody who's like a small business owner that has like YouTube, TikTok, Etsy, their website, you know, like multiple income streams. So if you're like that and you have lots of side hustles and side jobs, that's going to be a really good thing. I don't know. I'm really bad about tracking my spending, but I may try. And then I love how blank it is and customizable it is. So I can kind of like decorate and sticker it up as much as I want. But you have a monthly budget, which I'll have to consolidate things to fit everything here. But you have a monthly budget. And then the way I plan on using this, if y'all saw my ultimate budget plan, basically I can like arrange this however I want. And I think what I'm going to do is basically have, because I budget basically Friday to Thursday because we get paid on Fridays. So I basically want my week to start on Friday. So I'm going to do Friday to Thursday is how I'm going to set up the month. I'm probably going to start this for July as the first month. But yeah, so I'm going to do Friday to Thursday and track probably bills here, as well as like paycheck totals, and then write my totals out to the side. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So that's kind of the plan for that. And then I'm really excited that we do have a weekly budget, because it's gonna, I'm hoping this is very similar to my current budget that I have. I'm just gonna tear it out because I'm planning on using this anyway to compare. So this is what mine currently looks like. So we do have I'm sorry, my bag is over here kind of in the way. We do have a income section with several slots, so I can put my husband's, mine, my remote teaching, all right here. So I have plenty of slots for the week for here. It does have a savings / sinking funds section. We do have a lot of space for bills and a lot of space for variable expenses. The only thing is that she doesn't have a specific section for debt, but I think debt payments are supposed to just kind of go in with bills, I think is the plan. But this is what I've been currently using. Like I said, I'll link below where this printable comes from, but I am going to try and use it all in one book. And then she has a spending, like a week spending, which I think I'll probably be more likely to use this. Maybe I can use this on a weekly basis and then just move the total for the month over. And then you have every single week. And she gives you 5 weeks, which I love, because some months you do have 5 paychecks, which I absolutely love when we have a 5-week month and my husband gets an extra paycheck. It's really, really nice. But yeah, and then several months, all of that's pretty much the same. And then what she give us at the end? Oh, several debt tracker, which I'm really excited. I'm going to give y'all a little update on debt payoffs. We're making really good progress, and I'm like so excited. So she gives you several. You get 6. I know you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because there's 2 per page. So you get 8, and then you have an investments record. I don't know if I'll use this because everything's, you know, online. But she does give you several pages. You get 4 pages, 6 pages of investments, and then the blank pages. So I think I might do my bill tracker pages, like just paste them in the back is what I'm thinking. But I saw this and I was like, oh, that's so simple. It's very similar to what I'm already doing. So I was really, really excited when I saw it. But she has, I think, a 6x10, and then this is just a standard, you know, size paper, 8.5 by 11, standard paper. And I wanted the bigger version. But yeah, super simple, and it was really inexpensive for a planner. So I thought it was super cute. I love it, and I love supporting small business. I know Jordan Budgets is, you know, really trying to like turn things around and make more money. And she just has this whole like series that she's doing to, you know, basically if she can't like make a go of it and actually like make a good profit in the next 6 months. She's trying to save the business. She's trying to keep it open. So go support her and her channel and the fun things that she does. But I did buy her planner. So the other things I was going to show you really quick was that another Jordan Budgets thing, as well as an aesthetic dollar thing, was that I do, like I said, I like to be supportive of other small businesses, but I also am trying to save money right now too. So I had a lot of things already like available to me. So one thing is I saw on the Aesthetic Dollar, she had these really cool month ahead little savings challenges where you have a certain amount of dots. I think it's how many? I think it's 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure it's 80. I think it's 80 circles. And then you have like the total that you're saving for. And then you divide it by the amount of circles, and that's how much you have to put in. Hers are super cute, very minimal. I'm not really like a minimal girl. Sometimes I wish I was, but I'm not. So I was like, you know what? I got a Cricut. I've got cardstock. I can make my own. So I just decided to make my own. And I also wanted to just add a pop of color and make them cute and pretty. So I did all these little icons. I'll just show you what they look like. But I did the rent one with a little house on it. I did a groceries one with a little grocery cart. And I did pink and like a mint green. It's the colors. I did gasoline, the little gas, you know. What do you call those? But where you get gasoline, I don't even know what that machine is called. Power, it's just like a little plug, and it's pink. Natural gas, it's just a little gas canister. I don't know how well y'all can see those. Mobile is just a little phone. Internet is just the little, you know, internet, you know, like the bars thing. Homeowners, which for us is renters insurance, which is a little house with like a shield on it. Roth IRA, it's just a little piggy bank with a dollar sign. It's got like growth on it. And then I have 2 savings challenges still here at the back. So I did get these black envelopes from the Aesthetic Dollar. I just love them because they have like a pocket in the front to stick your challenge in, and then you have the pocket at the back for your cash. So I just thought it was so cute. So I decided to support her by buying. I did support her and bought a few things lately. I also got my wallet recently from her. I also bought a purse from her with some of my allowance money. And I did buy the envelopes from her, but ended up making the challenges myself just because I wanted to make them in my own style and how I like them. And then the other thing is that Jordan Budgets has these envelope challenges where you put the money in the individual envelopes. And I was like, you know what? I can make that myself. So what I did was I did buy these envelopes here. I'll link it below, the Amazon link for it, of where I got these particular envelopes. I measured them and then just made these cute little pink stripe cards 1 through 40. I just numbered them 1 through 40. There are 40 of them. And I made them on Canva, printed, and then cut them on my Cricut so they were the right. I hate cutting all of those on my own. I always make so many mistakes. So I cut it using the Cricut. I need a new blade in my Cricut though, because some of them have little, it's like tearing a little bit. So I need a new blade. And then I made a bunch of these cards, and I ended up doing them for some of them for 3 months, some of them for a month, and then I combined some categories. So utilities is going to be power, natural gas, like any of those things all combined. And I did it for what it would be for a whole month. And then I did 40 symbols to match the 40 envelopes. So it's $13 a month to get 3 months worth of utilities covered for month ahead. So I will mark off a light bulb and stick it in envelope 1. So I will just mark them. I didn't number the symbols. That's the only thing. But basically it's just going to go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how it's going to go. So as I fill an envelope, I'm going to mark off a symbol. So there's a symbol for every envelope, and you put the amount that it says to reach your total for 40 times on the line is what you write. So I did one for utilities. I did internet and mobile together. I did an insurance one, which is going to be car insurance, life insurance. I think it's just car insurance, and me and my husband's life insurance is all going to be included on this one. Groceries, this one tore, so I had to cut off the corner. Groceries for 3 months I made, and just so you can see like how they look. So for the internet mobile, I did like little phones, and it's like the internet sign and the mobile phone, like what was on the other one. This one has like a little dollar sign with an umbrella, and then the shields with the check marks. This one's little bags of groceries with a little grocery store on it for subscriptions. And this will be like literally all subscriptions. So, anything that we pay monthly subscription for, like my husband does Dollar Shave Club, so it'd be Dollar Shave Club, but it'd also be for like streaming services and stuff. So I did little tablets, and then this little symbol has like a YouTube on it, a book, a music, and I can't tell what that other thing is, but it has like multiple little, symbols of services. Gasoline for 3 months, and another, it's not a gas tank, because that's what's in the car. I can't remember what it's called, and I should know, because as a kid, we would go to like a gas pump, and we had a little shop where a guy would pump our gas for us, fill our gas tank for us. For the Roth IRA, I'm doing for 3 months, and it's just like a little like contract with a piggy bank, and I did little piggy banks for that one. For house cleaning, I did like a little house and a broom. For rent, I did just little houses with a heart in them, and I did 2 of those because I'm doing rent just for 1 month at a time, whereas all the others I did 3 months worth, because that's my main goal right now, in addition to saving in my sinking funds for our low priority and high priority funds, is to save up 3 months worth of expenses. The other thing I want to share with you guys is about our debt update. So we are steadily paying off debt. We are paying off like a big loan this month. We're going to be paying off my husband's motorcycle, I think at the end of this month. And then I have several other debts that will be paid off like in the next like 3 months. So I'm hoping to be one, completely credit card debt free by the end of 2026. That's the plan. And I have a couple of loans that will be paid off by the end of 2026 as well. So I'm hoping to be 100% debt free by the end of 2027 or by the spring of 2028. So that's kind of like the plan right now. But we are making progress. We're making huge dents in our debt. But I'm also, just because of the unknowns with like my husband's job and things, that I just want to make sure I have our expenses saved up, so that because he's an independent contractor, if he got laid off for any reason, he wouldn't have a severance package. So I would need to make sure that we had enough money saved to be able to cover us until he could find another job. So I'm praying that we don't have to worry about that for a long while, but I also want to be prepared for it. We had like a little scare this past fall. He didn't end up losing his job, but it was like it was like they were laying a bunch of people off, but his supervisor, like, fought for him and said that, you know, like, that he still wanted him on his team, and they kept him on, but they fired, like, a whole bunch of people, that had, like, that were in his, like, line of work, like, his specific job duty. So it was a little bit scary. So, I want to prepare myself for any future possibilities. I'm praying that we don't have to worry about that for a while, but that's that. Okay, so now we are going to empty my wallet. This is my wallet from the Aesthetic Dollar. I got these matte vellum envelopes from Etsy. I will link them below. I think they're super cute. I got them custom. A little bicycle on it. So cute. But I'm basically taking out surplus cash that we didn't spend. We underspent on groceries last week, which was awesome. We underspent on eating out. We only used half of our buffer. We didn't use our weekend money at all. And then I'm leaving my chiropractor money in there just because I don't know. And then here's some extra cash that we didn't spend. And then I'm going to get out my change. We have a giant bucket. I'm not sure when we're going to dump it. My nieces and nephews are coming to visit next week. And so I'm seriously considering taking them with me to the grocery store to dump it. I thought they might find it fun. And then basically use whatever money is in here to buy the groceries that we need for while they're with us. Because they eat us out of house and home when they're here. It's 2 teenage boys. One almost 18-year-old boy. One who just turned 13. And then a 15-year-old girl. But yeah, they can eat a lot. So how much do we have left from surplus? We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 96, 97, 98, 99, almost $100. That's pretty good. I'm like really impressed. Okay, so we are going to stuff because I didn't have in the budget this month to be able to put money into our savings challenges. So I'm really happy that I have enough surplus to be able to put some money in challenges. Okay, so that's gonna stay here. So groceries gets 150. So 100, 20, 40, 50. Eating out gets 75. So 20, 40, 60, 70. Then I'm going to put a 10 over here and grab this 5. So 20, 40, 60, 75. And eating out. What we usually do is we usually go to Einstein's before we do our Trader Joe's run on Saturday morning. So we use $25 of our eating out money for our Einstein breakfast before going to Trader Joe's. And then the other $50 is for a meal out. I give myself $40 for buffer. And then $30 for weekend. And I realized I accidentally got too much cash out because I was running out of the house and I wanted to get cash and I was going to grab lunch for me and my husband. And I just looked at the, well, these are really good tins. I just looked at like the amount of revolving expenses for the week and was like, oh, I need $500. And forgot to look at the part that we actually get out in cash. Because some of the things we don't get out in cash, we get like gasoline. It's just out of checking. Our Target run, which we do all of our paper products and things from Target. So we have a Target run that comes out of just the checking account. Doggy daycare if we do it, which we don't have that expense this week, comes out. So I accidentally got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I accidentally got $100 extra out. So what I think I'm going to do is see if we're okay with this amount. And I'm just going to put this into savings. And yeah, just kind of go from there. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put money into our high priority sinking funds. And then I'm going to put money into my month ahead savings and then see if I have enough money to put into our low priority. All right, so this, I think, okay. So we're just going to see, because I wasn't planning on putting money into these challenges today. Into these savings envelopes, but since I accidentally got money out, I'm just gonna add it in and see how we're doing. Okay, so on 6/12 we are adding $10, which should get us to 178. So we have 100 in the bank, and we're gonna add a 10. I think I'm gonna exchange for 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68. So that's 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Why is it 68? All right, I'm just going to grab an extra 10 to get it to where it says it is. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 78. So we have 178 in emergency. The accountant is getting $10. So we should be at 63. We just paid the accountant a lot of money. And all of our taxes are paid. Put a 10 back and get a 20. So we should have 20, 40, 63. So now we're saving up for next year's accountant. All right, medical, we're adding 10. Actually, I just remembered we're actually taking 100 out of medical because we just had to spend a bunch of money at the so I'm actually taking this out, and all of this and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add 10 and we will be back at $10 because we just had to spend literally $120 at the dentist. So we are replenishing our medical. I have at 10, 12. Okay. Also these new placeholders I have are from the Aesthetic Dollar. I think they're super neat and they're really like soft. I really love them. All right. Car maintenance is getting 10. I just had like a lot more in car maintenance. But now, I'll come back and get a 20. But I had to spend I had to spend like $600 on some car maintenance recently. So we're trying to build this one back up. So we have $17.64 in the bank. Well, $100, $117.64 plus the 20 is going to be $147.64. I feel like I'm like adding that wrong because 117 plus 20, that's 27.37. I'm gonna have to double check the bank and make sure I'm doing that part right. I feel like I'm like $10 under where I should be. All right, moto insurance, we just recently paid, so we are also working our way back up to having it for the next time we have to pay it, which will be a year. We pay for my husband's motorcycle insurance once a year. So we're adding 10. So we should have 70, 20, 30, 20, 40, 30, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Why do I keep... For some reason, I'm like $10 under on a ton of stuff. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, wait, no. That was right. Okay. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. That was right. All right. I was like, why am I $10 under on everything? All right. I also just recently had to pay. I pay every 6 months for my car insurance. And I just recently paid, so I'm working my way back up on this one too. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So we're at 70 in car insurance. Motorcycle maintenance, we haven't had to do anything for a little while. So I'm hoping that we will be able to work our way back up. We have 600 in the bank. We're adding 10. So we now have 600, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 615. And I'm hoping that when my husband needs maintenance again, that is enough. All right, and then home, we are adding 10. So we have 10, 20, 30. All right, so those are all the high priority sinking funds. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm also working through this $1,000 savings challenge. So I'm going to put 10 in here. Those are really nice, crisp 10s. How much do we have in this one? We have, also going to put 2 5s. Here, grab another 10. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we have 100 so far. We have 50 more to be done with this one. We finished this one, so we have 60 in this envelope. I'm going to put 2 10s in this one and give ourselves 20. So I'm also going to put several 5s back. So we'll get 30. 10, 20, 30. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150 so far. So we are halfway there on the $20 envelope. And this 1K savings challenge is from Budget with Carly. All right, we're going to do 15 on this one. And this is going to pay off another loan once I finish this one. So we have more 5s. I'm going to exchange for 10s. Okay, so we now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 105. It's really like about halfway there on this one too. All right, this one we are done, the $5 one. And then I'm going to put 110 in this envelope. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. And I'm going to exchange for 5 and some 1s for another 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we have $60. And when we're done with this one, we will have 200. So we're not quite halfway there on this one, but I think we are over halfway there for the $1,000. So doing really, really well on this one. I'm really proud of us. All right, so how much do we have left? So we have 10, 20. These are so crisp. We have 10, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 88, 89. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see how far we can get. I am going to find my pink. All right, we're going to mark off one of our light bulbs and put $13 in. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, so envelope 1 is done for our utility savings. And then we're just gonna go through this and see how far we can get. I haven't really been able to put anything in rent yet because I've been trying to do all of the others. So groceries is only $8. So we'll do one more. So we should have 16, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to take this last 10. Put it in here. Put the 5. All right, for gasoline month ahead, we need just $2.50. What we're going to do is we're going to do 2 so that we can put a 5 in. So we now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The nice thing about these month ahead for like smaller things is that you feel like you can accomplish them quicker because they're just small little things. So for Georgia Power, it's $1.25. So we're doing 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to be able to put $5 in. So we should have 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're a 1/10 of the way there for a month ahead for Georgia Power. Natural gas is just $1. We're going to do $2 today. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 3 the first month. Okay, for mobile, it's just $1. So we're going to do 2 today. 1, 2. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For internet, it's just $1. So we're going to do 2. So we should also have 5 on this one. 4, 5. pay for home insurance. It's literally 50 cents. So we're going to do 4 and do $2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we only need $35 for one. I probably should have done more for this one. We'll just do $2. So we're now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I not check 2? Because this is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So 2 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Not really sure where I went wrong with that one, but it's fixed now. For my husband's Roth payment, he doesn't have a pension, so I am trying, I'll put $1 back and grab a 5. So I'm trying to make sure we're putting money monthly, and we're going to increase it as we pay off debt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I put $4 in there. He has a 401k from a past job that we're just kind of leaving alone and letting it grow, but we're not able to add to it because we don't want to put post-tax dollars in a pre-tax account. So we're doing a Roth while he doesn't have access. All right, I'm still doing my Bible verse savings. And this goes to church when it's done. I'm just going to do one $4 one. I'm just going to put $1 back. Grab a 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I don't know what it'll be totaled. I haven't totaled it out. All right, and my mermaid savings is really just kind of fun money. It's like whatever we decide to spend it on, and I'm actually planning on using it. I'm going to Los Angeles for the Braille Challenge this year. My student made it this year for the National Braille Challenge. So I will be in LA at the end of the month, and I did get a donation from a foundation who paid for my airline ticket and my hotel. So I just need like money to pay for like, you know, the fast food while I'm traveling and things like that, because while I'm at the Braille Challenge, like food, like meals are covered by the Braille Challenge. So it's really just like I said, fast food while I'm traveling and that sort of thing. So we're adding $4. So I'm gonna put a 4 back and add a 5. So now I have in mermaid savings 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So we're at 36 right now. Like I said, I really just need money for like, I leave in the evening, so it'd be like dinner at the airport before my flight leaves, and then like probably dinner at the airport the day I return too. All right, so now we have left 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Some of these 5s have seen better days. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. All right, we're going to see how much we can add to our low priority sinking funds. All right, so We are at 45 in Christmas. We'll go ahead and add a 5. So now we have $50 in the Christmas fund. I need to get new envelopes. I made some of these envelopes myself, but I didn't know what I was doing, and I made them like really badly. Like it's like coming apart and it's like too wide. But I did get these. I can share with you where I got my dashboards and my reusable trackers as well. Gifts we're definitely going to add money to, so we should have 15 now, because I had so many birthdays recently. I had 2 birthdays in April, 1 birthday in May, and then like 3 birthdays in June. It was a lot. So we have spent almost all of our birthday money, and I just remembered that I still need to get my brother-in-law a birthday present. So yeah. All right, vacation, I think I'm gonna leave alone today. Tech, we'll add a 5 to, so we're at 15. We just recently spent money on tech, so I'm trying to replenish this one too. All right, beauty, I'll add a 5 to. So I'm now up to, see that one's coming apart. 20, 45, 50. So we're at $50. I haven't had to buy anything beauty related lately, but I'm getting closer to needing stuff. So we shall see. All right. Entertainment. We may be using this money with the kids. All right. 25. I'm a little nervous because right now it says it's supposed to rain when they're here. Because the easiest thing when they come up for the summer is just to take them to the pool every day. And it's free. And all you have to worry about is feeding them. You know, we order a pizza the night they get here. You know, and we just feed them like sandwiches and chicken fingers and stuff like in the evenings. But if it rains, then you have to find things to do with them. You know, and you can only do so much Mario Kart indoors before you go crazy. So end up spending money if it's raining on going to things like, you know, like arcade, like bowling or like the arcades or things like that. So I'm really hoping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that it does not end up raining like it says it's going to. It's rained so much already. I don't even know if it's technically summer yet, but it has rained so much. And so I'm praying that the forecast changes and we don't get the rain and we can just spend the days at the pool and it's, you know, free entertainment. All right, so clothes and Poe. How much do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm gonna put $3 in clothes and $5 in Poe. So plus 3, so we should have 48 now. We also haven't had to buy clothes lately, and I recently sent a bunch of stuff to ThredUp, and I'm just waiting for all of it. It takes forever. Like, they have to process it, and then they have to sell it, and then after they sell it, there's like this huge long like waiting period that you have to give people to like not return your item before they give you the money. It's like this whole thing. 20, 45, 46, 47, 48. So right now I have like close to $50, but I'm waiting until I have more before I do an order, because I was just going to use their credit system and just, you know, buy some things on, you know, with the credit that I have that are used. 20, 40, 60, 5, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. But technically I don't need anything right now. So I'm kind of hoping that I can just kind of hold on to it, you know, for a while and save it until I actually like need clothes. I'm trying not to buy things when I don't need them. That is the hardest part, y'all. All right, so I'm proud of ourselves. We were able to add money to all of our challenges, our low priority and high priority sinking funds, and our new month ahead challenges. So that makes me very, very happy to know that. And fingers crossed, like I was okay this month having taken out extra money and using it for savings, because I got one of my professor paychecks, and we're planning on using the extra to pay off a debt. So I knew we had like a little bit extra like wiggle room in taking the extra money out, so that's why I was able to use it for savings. And it's obviously still our money and going into our savings account, so it's all good. Okay, so yeah, so I'm really excited. So like I said, I like supporting when I can, but I liked the setup that she has, so I want to give credit where credit is due, that I kind of stole the design from her, and I'm not selling it myself. I just decided to make my own version of it, like in a way that I thought were, my personal aesthetic, and the same thing with the Jordan budgets. I was like, I can make that myself, and I was actually really proud of myself of how it came out. And then once I finish the utilities, I'll take all the cash out and I'll replace this with one of the other ones. And I literally just printed them on cardstock and then cut them on my Cricut. If you would like access to any of these that I made for myself for free, let me know, and I'm happy to put them in like a Google Drive and just like all access for free. Like I said, I don't feel comfortable selling them myself because I kind of like stole the design or borrowed the design from Aesthetic Dollar and Jordan budgets and just like decided to make them myself. But like I said, I wanted to make it in a style that was more me, if that makes any sense, and save a little money. But I am happy to share them for free in like a Google Drive. So just like let me know if that's something that you would be interested in and like access to. So I know it's been a while since y'all seen an updated budget video from me. I'll try to do more this summer if I can, so let me know if you'd like to see more from me this summer. And if I get more views on the channel, I might start filming more for Faithful Budgeter again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're having an amazing summer so far, and I will see you guys in the next video real soon. Bye.